I used to read a ton of comics when I was a kid, but as an adult I started reading graphic novels. But then I discovered webcomics, and it was great. So, what happens when a webcomic artist starts making video vlogs with his art skills? You get the odd ones out. The Odd Ones Out comic is James R., a 20-year-old from Arizona. James started his YouTube channel on August 30th, 2014, to which he uploaded his first video on the same day.
So you know those books you make in elementary school that you write as a class, and some publishing company makes them into a real book so your family can buy copies? Well, when I was in the 4th grade, we were assigned to write and illustrate a short story that we would make into a book. Now, I'm pretty sure most people wrote stories about normal things, like their dog or their friends. But I wrote a story that had the title of, I Do Not Like This Family.
Fast forward to today, and he has 1 million subscribers.
Man, I can't believe these are all of them. Psych! Do it. Woo!
This channel blew up so fast, and here's why. But, before I start though, James and I look somewhat similar. We are both very attractive blonde males who are 20 years old. There can only be one, James. There can only be one. I don't watch a lot of vlog channels, but I can watch the Odd Ones Out. Good personalities account for the success on YouTube, and James is not afraid to show his personality in his videos. Not only is his vlogs drawn and are visually appealing, we also get someone who is not boring.
In this part about evolutionary history, David Hurin states that the ASMR effect is clearly strongly related to the perception of non-threat and altruistic... Faith, what is this word? Altruistic?
So, to sum it up, we get a goofy 20-year-old with marshmallow drawings and his life stories. This is how you make vlogs interesting visually. If you talk about your life with just jump cuts, I'm not gonna care, but there's a large audience for that, so I really can't knock that, since I will have to cover some of those channels eventually. James also does speed drawings besides vlogs.
Hey guys, I'm back again with another speed drawing video vlog thing. This comic is kind of short, so you probably are thinking I won't talk that much, but you'd be wrong. I'm going to spend a good portion of this video not talking about this drawing, and instead talk about whatever I feel like.
James feels like he doesn't force his comedy in his videos. His vlogs feel organic despite mostly being drawn out, which is ironic because a lot of vloggers just try too hard.
Like that. Like if one team is leading by 50 points, why even bother watching the last 5 minutes of the game? I would rather watch any Air Bud movie than a sports game because stuff actually happens in those movies, and they're different each time. And there's a dog wearing shoes in it.
James has 86 videos as of August 10th, 2016. His 3 most popular videos are My Thoughts on Sports, Annoying Customers Feat Jaden Animations, which happens to be the sequel to the 3rd most popular video on his channel, Work Stories, Subway.
I used to work at a very small local sandwich shop. I don't know if any of you guys heard of it. It's called Subway. Our spokesperson was in the news recently. I don't know if you guys look at the news. Did you hear he got beat up in jail? I kind of want to meet the person who beat up Jared more than Jared.
James is good friends with Jaden Animations, another channel very similar in concept to James' channel, so I suggest you go check her channel out. It might be a possible episode, I don't know, tune in, subscribe,
So coincidentally, we both live in the oven that is Arizona, and we wanted to share our thoughts and opinions on it. Like, don't get us wrong, we love it here.
Well, I mean, love is a pretty strong word.
James usually talks about stories from his life, such as books he's made as his childhood to college roommates.
There was an empty box of Dr. Pepper, a bottle of ketchup, and a jumbo Costco-sized pack of hot dogs. Where did all these dishes come from? Fun fact, those hot dogs were still in the fridge when I left. But the worst thing that was there was about 1 million basketball cards just lying on the floor. I'm not even exaggerating, here's proof.
I know I'm supposed to talk about YouTube in this series, but let's talk about where he came from. The Odd Ones Out comic is a webcomic from Tumblr. James's comics feature the same art style present in his videos. He has been making comics ever since he was a kid, including his own version of Garfield, shown in this video.
But looking back at this, I want to say that I was like 6 months old. It's that bad. So, everyone shut up, and without further ado, this is the very first comic I made. Okay, let me explain some stuff. Let's go over this panel by panel. See how there's a graphic in this corner here? Well, Jim would make a unique graphic on every Sunday comic. So this is a Sunday comic, everyone. That means it's in color. Orange is a color.
I enjoy his comics just as much as his vlogs, but I saw his videos first. Vlog channels aren't for everyone, but this one's different, so go check him out.
Finished, we ring him up and we say, anything else? And he says, 7 meatballs. What? He wanted 7 more sandwiches. But James, you're Suabway. You're supposed to make people sandwiches regardless of how many they ask for. Yeah, I know, but the guy could have handled it differently.
This is my first time doing an end slate audio thing, but I'd like to say thank you for 200 subscribers. I don't even know if I'll be there because I'm recording this before the Video Game Donkey episode. All I know I'm at 197, but I'll assume I'll be there maybe, I don't know. Hopefully the Video Game Donkey episode's somewhat successful, and I hope this video is successful, so please like, share, and subscribe, and hope you like the video.